Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera, and today, as you can see, we're here with Chris.
Me.
Him. Well, he's going to be profiling his deck. What do you call it? Qliphops? That's what they call it,
Qliphops or Qliphops, whatever you want.
The QUI? The QUI deck?
QUI.
QUI? Or whatever it is.
QLI, we're all fucking retarded.
Well, anyway, he's going to be doing the deck profile today. So, alright, and if you want, you could explain certain things, or I'll ask you questions.
I'm new to the deck. I literally just made it last night.
Alright.
I mean, I just like woke up and said, let me buy a deck, and...
You woke up like this, Qliphops?
Yeah.
Alright.
I run 3 Scout.
Search
what
800.
Yeah, it's not once per turn. Just pay 100, search any quill card in your deck, add it to your hand. So it's alright. I mean, joking. It's amazing. It's like a really good card. Nothing. That's all it really does. I mean, you don't really want to summon it. It has a 28 butt, but usually all it is. This is something I think I'm like. I don't know. I don't like it at 3. I side it out whenever I go game 2.
Right, it just makes you side out easy.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing running it at 3 is it's a scale 1. Right. So, and it gives you my monsters a 300 boost. I mean, sometimes late game when my opponent has an established field of just giant monsters, I mean, that comes in handy. And you get to special summon 2 monsters when you tribute for it. So that's good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Run 3 carrier
and rescue rabbits.
Rescue rabbit, yeah.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
It does perfect sense because rescue rabbit you can just summon and it just brings 2 out. This you had to tribute 2 to get it. Right.
Tribute 2 to get 2 more monsters plus itself.
And then it get destroyed at the end of the.
Right, but you just also.
Anyway, I run 3 carrier. It returns as a compulse.
Does it get cloggy for you at 3 or
no?
Do you just?
I love carrier at 3. That is my opening play. This and sacrifice is like a 21 beat stick. You beat over. Well, you can't beat over it. You get rid of it somehow, and I get to search with sacrifice. Right. It's a good card. Even if I attribute it for something else, I get to return one of my opponent's monsters, and I believe my monsters gain 300 attack as well if it's in the pendulum zone. Run 2 helix. Nah, I mean, the card's okay. I only run it because I don't want to run any other one. This is like there until new support comes out. I mean, you tribute for it, you get to pop a spell or trap card. I mean, I don't like doing that unless, you know, I pop my own. Like, I pop a scout to activate another scout. I mean, it's the only other really good thing you can do with that.
It's good for the mirror match.
Yeah, I've never really seen the deck face itself. Yeah. Then to the other monsters, I run 2 Odd Eyes to search out. Pretty much to search out any. I love this card. I mean, it makes the deck very consistent, and it searches out another combo piece, which is the 2 Trampoline Cats.
Kitty.
I mean, it can search out any pendulum monster. Period.
Right.
That's amazing in itself, but this card returns Scout to hand when you pendulum summon, and you can activate Scout again and just keep going up. It's crazy. I mean, it does suck when you open with 2 because why would you want to summon a 300 attack monster? It does nothing by itself. Game 2, I usually side one out.
Because when you use it, you just OTK it.
Once you use it at one time, because you don't want to, you have to conserve your life points. You have to pay attention of how much you're using.
Right.
Because if you get greedy, like I happen to do a lot, it really hurts you in the end. The end result's never pretty because all it takes is 1 fairy one apparently to completely make you lose a game.
Right.
And I run 1 shell. The card's not good. I mean, it's good when you have your opponent where you want them. I mean, it attacks twice.
There's a BLS that pierces.
And it does piercing, plus, you know, if you equipped it with sacrifice, it's a 31 attacker. If you have disc in the pendulum zone, it gains another 300.
It's 34.
It's 34 twice is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually side it out as well, but the card is good for what it is, and like I said, the deck doesn't have too many monsters, and I mean, it's good for right now. And the 1 killer. The card is amazing when you can get it out.
Right.
But sacking for it, I mean, that's another thing.
You're losing a lot of advantage, right?
Not necessarily, like, you don't lose too much advantage, because if you had to sacrifice, that already counts as 2. I mean, player's preference. I mean, if you get it off, more power to you, because if you tribute the other monsters, you get so many chain links. That's that. That's all the monsters. I don't know how many that is. Don't quote me on it.
Alright. I'm surely somebody will comment and count.
Yeah. Then I run the 3 sacrifice. This card is amazing.
You should put it at 1.
Like, even just bluffing it, you can set it. They MST it. Cool. I get a search off of it.
Right.
You can stack it. You can keep equipping it to the same monster.
You could search it.
You can search it with the scout. Scout's too good, and it's like scout is too amazing. The card is good. Gets destroyed, sent to the graveyard. Protects your monster from battle. Gives it 300 attack. What more can you want from a equip card? It does everything.
Right.
3 summoner arts. All the searching the deck does makes it too consistent. Clunky hands. This pretty much, if you draw it, you get scout. If you go first turn, scouts like. What do you like? What can your opponent do?
And that's
just
what I was
sit there?
saying. A lot of people were saying that this deck can clog.
I haven't seen it
yet
once.
to seen it.
I haven't seen. We're starting to play test it now. I haven't seen it once. I mean, you lose to stupid things because of stupid plays you make, like using too much scout. You pay the price.
Right.
Same thing with Lightsworns. When you keep using Judgment Dragon, you pay the price eventually. It takes 1 magic cylinder to ruin your whole day. 3 MSTs. I guess this is. I don't necessarily like it. I could just run it at 2 or 1 because Helix does the popping already. But this is just for a mirror match. Sorry, you distracted me. For Vanity's Emptiness. Even though Vanities doesn't hurt my deck, it still gets rid of it. It's a +2 because you destroy a face on end Vanities. So that's good. 7 minutes. Alright. 3 upstarts to make the consistency keep going. I mean, I don't care if you draw 1,000. I get 1,000 life points. I'm gonna beat up right out of you like next turn. 2 pot of dualities. I mean, I do special summon, and the card's good. It makes it that much more consistent. And the consistency is the thing this deck has, and it's really good. And 1 field card. The field card is another tech I like to run in there. It's just situational. Like it's a double summon for the deck, and it's just like really good. So that's the only reason I run it. I mean. They're not going to MST it. Who are you kidding? They're never going to MST this card. And it does, it gets good, like late game. To the traps, 3 emptiness. Probably the MVP of my deck. This card shuts down everything and just lets my beat sticks roam free. Cool, they get destroyed. They go right to the pendulum zone or whatever, the extra deck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt me at all. The deck is, the card is amazing. Really good card. This is supposed to be my skill drains. I run it at 2, but some mailing issues. I never got them in the mail, so right now they're just proxied.
Right.
Card is good too. It makes.
It says fuck the meta.
It's like Beast King Barbaros on crack. Like the card's amazing. And the 1/0s compulse, obviously, to get rid of Winda or whatever might hurt me. Bottomless. Doesn't even matter. I never use it.
Right.
And the 1 climate change. This is just in case they keep MST my scout. Just activate it late game, and add 3 Qliphops monsters from my extra deck to my hand.
All right. Now a question with this: would you take this out for torrential? Because in the mirror match, right, you destroy all theirs. You destroy whatever you had.
Yeah.
They can no longer do anything with their pendulum again. Because
it's once per turn.
Right. Would you take that out for torrential?
I would definitely take it out for torrential. I don't know why I put this in here. I was afraid of I don't know what I was afraid of. I just said, hey, there it is. Let me just put it in there. But yeah, definitely torrential. I mean, it disrupts my play for 1 turn. But if they don't MST my pendulum zones, I mean, I'm going off next turn regardless.
Now, do you have an extra deck? I know they usually
I'm working on something. I mean, I'm relatively new to the deck. I don't know how it fully works, but we're learning.
Just fly right through it.
Alright, number 88. Yeah, Exiton 101. These are the obvious choices. The Castle, the 2 103s. This card's amazing in this deck. The 1 XYZ Dragon, I don't know. I like it. I have it. Why not? And the 1 artifact card. It's a rank 5. It's the only rank 5 I have, just in case anything. It's a good card.
Right.
I mean, that's that.
So all in all, how do you like the deck?
Oh, I love it a lot. I mean, I've only played it for an hour.
Right.
The deck.
3 hours, but
I mean, it made Shadal's run for its money, and that's all. Like, that's 1 card out of the top 3, and that I made struggle, so that means a lot. So.
All right. So there you have it, guys. That's the Qliphops deck profile. So remember, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and 10 likes on this video. Next video will go up.
Okay. Bye.